Hello, and welcome to the Vocabulary Builder. This tool will automatically generate 10 must-know vocabulary words for any concept or lesson or area where a student is struggling. This tool will also provide the definition for each word that it generates, and it'll use that word in two different sentences to help provide context for the lesson, or if you're giving this to individual students, to help provide context for the student. And so, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start off with one of my favorite examples, the periodic table. We'll go ahead and set this to ninth grade biology, and we will generate the handout. We'll wait just a few seconds, and then we'll receive it over here on the right side. All right, so you can see here that we now have our 10 words that are related to the periodic table, and we can go ahead and check out what structure this tool uses. So it's essentially going to define an atom, and then it will use the atom in two different sentences related to the periodic table specifically. And so the first example is the atomic number of an element. This is the number of protons in the nucleus. Now, I am not a biology teacher, so I won't go through each one of these examples, but we can see that most of these words, if not all of them, are related to the periodic table. Now, let's go ahead and actually fix this because the periodic table is actually related to chemistry. And so we can see that we actually started to get some crossover between chemistry and biology with this example. So if we generate another one using the proper subject that would most likely teach about the periodic table, let's see what we get. All right, so what we can see is that this new list of vocabulary words are actually more geared to the periodic table. For example, we do still get the atom, the definition of an atom, but we also get the actual definition of molar mass, the atomic number, electrons, protons, neutrons, valence electrons, a lot of stuff that are much more related to all of the elements on the periodic table. Now, let's take a look at one last example. Let's say that a student is struggling with counter-urbanization, okay? This is just one of the hundreds of different concepts that a student will learn if they're taking human geography or AP human geography, up to you to specify the difference there. But what this can be used for is if a student is struggling with the idea of counter-urbanization, then this list will create a scaffolding around counter-urbanization that fills in all of the blanks or most of the blanks to help bring that student up to speed on what the concept or idea of counter urbanization is. So let's take a look and see how this handout does this. So we're going to get some definitions here related to urban, suburban, exurban, counter-urbanization, central business districts, urban sprawl, gentrification, new urbanism, transit-oriented development. So we can see here that these examples are not only using the word in a sentence, but it's giving additional context as well related to human geography. And of course, I am not a human geography teacher, so I will save going through all of these, nor is this a human geography class. But I think that just from these few examples here, you can see how powerful this tool is for lifting up a concept and providing additional context around that concept to help increase the understanding of students or to aid a teacher in their instruction. That's all for this video. If you guys have any recommendations for this tool, any other tools, or you want to see a tool built for a specific need of yourself, please feel free to reach out to us using the live chat down here. We'll be happy to implement that tool or change as soon as possible. Thank you very much and have a great day.